I'm watching Shrek, but none prevail. Highest room,
Mommy,
tallest
booby.
tower.
Mommy,
And
booby.
first
Mommy, booby. Mommy,
Yeah, right.
booby.
That's never gonna happen.
Mommy, booby.
The world was gonna roll. I ain't the toughest dude in the shed.
Nice.
I was looking pretty dumb with the finger and a thumb.
No. Bye-bye. No, bye-bye. Okay, people. Okay. Good for like a ball. Oh, please. I know.
Shrek is one of my favorite movies of all time. No matter what, I've memorized it. I didn't mention Eddie Murphy yesterday. Adam Sandler? Ah! I didn't mention Adam Sandler. Jonah Hill? Which I'm calling Jonah to the front of the table. Jonah, come here. We're about to have a quick talk before I talk about any of the shit that I have to do. Come here. You are America's sweetheart. What is you doing? You can't be that insecure about that girl. Any of them. I know you got boundaries. Set your boundaries. But don't make the boundaries about what she's wearing, about what she's doing. If she's not thankful and she don't, then don't be with her. Sometimes laying it out like that make bitches be like, misogynist. You're not a misogynist. You are just a little insecure in a world full of beautiful people. Great. That's fine. Before I talk, I need to be open. So, Jonah Hill. So, Jonah, just continue being a sweet person, a sweet boy. Don't let your insecurities take you out. Don't let your insecurities over the women that you date. You should have been settled down 10 years ago. But because you're in Hollywood hanging out with Caprio, you think you something, right? Look, I got a teardrop in my eye. So what I'm saying is, you had your opportunity to have solid love in Hollywood, but because it didn't look how you wanted it to look, and it didn't do what you didn't want it to do, you didn't get the love of your life. You passed on her. She was gorgeous. She was smart. She was funny, and she was a gift sent to me, sent to you from me, and you passed on it. So maybe, Jonah, let the girls be that you just let on be. When you get caught up in the Hollywood scene, you get caught up in Hollywood. Y'all Hollywood motherfuckers, all y'all want to do is how I look to the public. How I look to the public. How the fuck you look to me then, nigga? Nothing. You don't look good. Sorry, you saw my titty. Sorry, Jonah Hill. That's where all your sexual swag comes from. Show a little nipple. I'm holding you out of my nipples. Jonah. Anyway, go sit back in your seat, Jonah. Sit the fuck down. Stop playing with me. And if any of y'all other motherfuckers is acting like that, y'all need to drag them niggas out from the dark into the light. Drag them from the dark to the light. Drag them from the dark to the light. Drag these niggas from the dark to the light. Drag these niggas. That's it. That's my speech. Yeah, princess. Look, there's a princess right there. Cartoon. Oh, this is the same thing you ever seen. Where are we?
No, we have mommy.
Where am I, babe? Jonah Hill. Okay. Sit down. I'm not disappointed in you, but I'm a little bit. Because that was a good girl I sent you. A good woman. Full of gold. Leprechaun is full of gold. And you passed. So you live with your consequences. Because most of the time when I send a girl, sometimes they don't look. You know that story of Beauty and the Beast? I send a girl to the man. She not all done up or da. She is like this, like how I look, just very kind of beautiful, but you don't know why. But she's plain and she's not really like, but she's so you're like, what the fuck? I said them, and y'all just disregard that because y'all Hollywood elite, huh? Y'all want it to be elite so motherfucking bad. Okay, go ahead. Please. Sometimes the packaging is not all the most important thing. Trust me. I would know. But then again, God did see that earlier, dude. And then he said, put him in a Santa Claus outfit. Oh, and I want to explain that really quick. I like shiny things, guys. It's not that I want the diamonds or I can sell the diamonds and get money. No, it's really shiny. And if you look inside of a diamond, you would find a different world. And you would be their creator. Right? So if I have like 12 tribes, each of the 12 tribes gives me a diamond and I put it on a necklace. And I will always have them protected because I am. Let's go back to my name. Who am I? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it hurts. I was talking to my friend Amber this morning. If I was a lesbian, like a real legit lesbian, I would have married Amber. But I'm so happy that my son did. I played the witch in Beauty and the Beast, and I went up to him at her wedding day. I told her beforehand, I paused on, I was like, look, you can't marry him if he's not faithful. You can't marry him if he doesn't have this, and this. I was like, I won't let you. Because if I'm sending you hella gold to a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you and don't know that you are a goddess walking on this fucking planet, you will not marry him. And I was like, you think of me as your mother right now. And if I say you can't, don't do it. So I did a test with him. I was like, okay, it's about to be the wedding. I got to do this really quick. I got to see if he's Ogun type or if he is Shango type. Because if he is Shango type, nigga, I'm burning this shit down. Right? So I go up to him. I was like, yo, flirty, flirty, oh, cute. And in my mind, I was like, I hope he don't fail. I swear, I hope he don't fail because Amber deserves a good name. And he was like, get the fuck away from me or something like that. And I was like, good. And I was like, trying to play it off like, but I played the witch in her story of Beauty and the Beast. I played it. And guess what? He passed. And they got married. And I tied their fucking souls together. I wouldn't have tied their souls together if he was like, oh, well, you can go in the bathroom. If he did that shit, I would have been like, you're not my son, bro. Who the fuck are you trying to marry my daughter? She got hella money in her pussy. And you over here trying to Nah, nigga. I don't play that shit, nigga. Not with my girls. Nah, nigga. You ain't worth it. You ain't worthy. I put heck of gold in her womb. The fuck? Don't play with me. That's my girl. I'd rather look like a stupid idiot and make sure that she good then let her marry a nigga that's unfaithful. You know what I mean, nigga? Please. She could have anybody she wants. She chose your ass. Anyway, he turned out to be a good guy and all that stuff. So I didn't have to. Anyway, I was talking to her this morning, and we were talking about Florence and the Machine. And she's showing me music and stuff. And her art. I'm like, I just love this. I said, if we could put our art together, I bet we would just be like epic. I love her. Anyway. So, shout out to B. Brandon, thank you for taking care of my girl. I will be anointing him because I want to anoint him king something. I haven't decided yet, but whatever Amber and him story they got going on, I want to anoint them because they've been married for a cool little minute. So, and I'm gonna build Alicia a house next to me, Amber a house next to me, Jerica a house next to me. Carol Lee, she's Josh's mom.
Yeah, she built doors.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That house.
You have some beautiful hair. Oh my god.
No, mommy, no.
It's Shrek. But after I did that, I was like, okay, good. She's gonna be solid for a while. So I started throwing money at her womb when I was young. I was like, yo, I can't hold no more gold. I was like, I can't hold no more. I throw it at her too. I'm like, yeah. Can you handle more gold? She's like, I believe so. She's one of the 3 sister mountains that are really not mountains, they're volcanoes. I have 2 more sisters in Oregon. 2 more sisters that are in Oregon that are my real sisters. In my soul family. Because I said I want like 7 sisters, right? In the whole. So I split some in Oregon, some in Washington, some in so all my 7 sisters would be in the same place. But, I just want to shout out again to Amber this morning. I love that you messaged me, and like her art is so good. Y'all think I'm obsessed with Hosier's art? I'm obsessed with Amber's art, but I'm not a lesbian, so I couldn't swing it. Couldn't swing it, darling. But I'm happy that she found someone that loves her. Because he played in the beginning of Prince King, but he didn't know it because he was going through some shit. And men get obsessed with titles and stuff like that. But when I found out he was a Mason, I was like, oh shit. He knows some secrets. He knows my secret. But then again, not all Masons know because they haven't gone up to the highest part that we know and stuff. And when I did that original thing, it was starting the Beauty and the Beast story for them to link up, like for it to link up like this. Because the prince in the original story of Beauty and the Beast, the prince denied the witch access into his home. They denied his access, or the witch's access, as you put a curse on them. But because he gave access into the home, but denied access because he, this showed a character build within his story that only took place recently. Because in the Beast original story, he had his own tales and his own past lives and stuff like that linked him back into this form. So I'm proud of him, is all I want to say. Because that was one of the hardest stories that I had to create on X Game mode. One of the hardest ones to beat was the Beauty and the Beast chapter. And Amber beat it. Because she went through her own shit. You think her beauty was just like, okay, get off of me! Get off! What is you trying to do, bro? You want to sit like this? Like a baby? Boobies? Oh. Let's talk about my original name. I kept hearing yesterday somebody beside me says, you have to remember your original name. You have to remember your original name. And I was like, it's Yahweh. Yahweh. Remember? It's a code word. They're like, that's not it. That's not it. What's your original name? And I went all the way down into the depths of myself, and I found opening my original name. My original name is Darkness. Not Eve, not light, not any of it. It was darkness. That's it. Darkness. They are. This one. Way. 3, 2. No. What do you say? 3, 2. Pick number 2, my lord.
One.
You need to brush your teeth.
2.
You need to brush your teeth.
3. And coming out. 1. And turn out.
Yeah, look. He's saying, look. 3. Pick number 3, my lord. And getting caught in the rain. Drake, pick number 3, my lord. You have chosen Fiona. You like pina colada?
The mommy.
Okay.
That's the best song. That's the best song.
It was the only one that I tested in reality. Oh, I know I've tested a lot of people in reality, but he's the one that passed. What? Probably like, I would say 10% passed that test out of 100%. Not because, oh, I'm so beautiful, but because sometimes like people enjoy that secret. And if people enjoy secrets, that means I don't want them around my daughters. I don't want them around me. I don't want them around my dogs. I don't want them around my horses. I don't want them around my chickens. I don't want them around my Garys. If you enjoy secrets and your secret, slide. All you want to do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat. We don't plan on getting no sleep. While we so fast, switching lanes. With the running all back and creme brulee. Sit down, Jonah. I don't need you to explain yourself. Me no kana. Me got it. You're not in trouble. Be America's sweetheart by being a sweetheart. And if you want to talk to me about getting your life back in order, call me. I'm easily acceptable. But y'all motherfuckers are sitting in the dark watching this shit. That's sitting in the dark. Because you've sat in the dark for so long, you're going to stay in the dark. If you really love me, you would love me in the light, not just in the dark. If you really love me. So this is why I love Amber. I love that girl so much because she loves me in the light, not just in the dark. And look, her love story is A and B. Mine is A and Z. Z in it. A and Z. A to Z. Hers is A and B. Cute. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of my friend Alicia because her boyfriend Carlos, he was a nurse and he helped me through my kidney stuff. He should be up higher in the Masons.
Mommy,
he's got some secrets. I told him some secrets about the Anunnaki. I've told him secrets about crystals. Why isn't Carlos higher? Carlos should be higher. I don't know anything about his personal life because I don't want to go there. But he takes care of my girl, Alicia. One of my Cheshire cats in my story, she's Alice in Wonderland. She fell so deep into the rabbit hole because she read so many books. She read so many books that she was just obsessed with aliens. I love Alicia. I love Alicia. She's kind. She's sweet. She's kind. She's sweet. She is. I'm just saying, Alicia's a great, great person. Carlos is her husband. They should be up higher. And I'm not untrustworthy around other people's men. I was going to do this thing where if he said yeah, I was going to run to Amber and I would be like, cancel the wedding. Cancel it. He's a snake. If you marry him. It's a little messy. But sometimes you got to be a little messy to make sure you don't fuck up somebody else's storyline. So let me be messy. I would have told her so hard. I would have pulled her to the side and said, cancel the wedding. Why? He failed the test. He failed the test, mother. Yes. You cannot marry him. We must find a new beast. But I love him, mother. I love him dearly. He failed the test. But he didn't fail the test. He won. And I don't mean he's a beast. I mean he's a beast. That kind of beast. Welcome back to the dog, bitches. We need to turn the lights if something broke. Welcome back to the dog now, children. you still need to start remembering who you are. If my name is Darkness and my husband's name is Light, then you find a vibration of story mode. You cling on to that story mode and you make sure you.
Mommy, I'm going to bed. No, Mommy, I'm going to sleep over bed.
It's gone. We gotta turn on the box. Something happened. This is an omen. When all the lights turn off like that, it's an omen. We are about to be in the darkness, guys, because my name is Darkness. And did you see Sage brought all the sage? Looks like a sandstorm, but it's sage. Gonna clear all of the demons of the areas. And Sage is my brother's daughter. She's brand new. Just got birthed on the 6th. If I could say anything that I want, I probably would still be talking about Hosier. So, what do you want me to do? Huh? What do you want me to do? That's just who I personally think would play an amazing.
The Mommy Duck.
He would play well in my story mode. You know I still like you most.
Mommy Duck.
Best of the best and the rest of the rest. You will never know the places that I go. Still like you the most. You always be my favorite girl. You need a big God, big enough to hold your love.
Yes, Mommy.
You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. I love that part. Who else had a story mode? Alicia had her story mode. She just finished. But she's still in the corporate America, so I need to make enough money. Not even money, like I need to start pulling people out of their jobs and setting them up with their accounts. So I have to create the Z Bank here in a second and drop it down. The places that I go. Still like my original name from the inception was Darkness. And darkness falls across the land. And darkness shall fall across the land. And the children will start to remember, I am their mother. And I train them. Hopefully they'll remember. I still like you the most. You always be my favorite girl. You need a big goal. Big enough to hold your love. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. I love that song. I listen to it every morning now. I do. So my husband, I was really, really exhausted yesterday. I was exhausted. I was inches away from being like, can we go to the ER? Just so they could check me out. Because I don't know, I feel a little different. And then in the night, I played Darkness. So the 12 diamonds around the neck is the 12 tribes. So I can always see what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's not because I want money, diamonds. No, it's a way to carry the sun around my neck so that pero I play the darkness quite literally. I play the underground quite literally. Yeah, we were in the kitchen and I said to her, I go, I'm gonna have to test him, you know that, right? And she goes, no, don't do it. What if he fails? I'm like, then your story and this opportunity is over. You will no longer be Beauty and you will no longer be Beast because you failed this lesson. And then he passed. So, good job. My next story. We're not talking Sleeping Beauty right now. We're not talking.
Help!
Help! The lights all turned off. The lights turned off. The lights turned off. The lights turned off. Can you hear me? The lights turned off. The lights turned off. The lights turned off. We need a switch. The electricity. All right, we'll find my phone. Still like you're the most. You always be my favorite girl. You need to be gone. Because the light's off, that means that the internet is off. No? It shouldn't be that way. You need to be gone. Hold on. How does Jim Carrey do it? The lights turned off.
What?
All the lights are off. Stop.
Why?
We were watching Shrek, right? And all of the lights went off like that.
It cut out.
We were watching Shrek, and all the lights turn off, including the television. So one of those switches I have to press. Breaker box.
You're using too much power, huh?
Daddy,
So you don't have any power still?
I haven't opened the box to figure out which one is being a little lovely. Like this? Everything's come back on. Yay! At least we have lights. Conk! Pull the lever! Oh, shit. My bad. Wrong switch.
Daddy,
She's playing with this thing. And we were watching Shrek, so.
What's going on in corporate America?
What about corporate America?
I don't know. I heard you talking about corporate America.
I don't remember saying anything about corporate America.
Okay, well, I'll see you soon.
Okay, how soon is soon?
Glad everyone's doing good.
Yeah, we're alive. Except I couldn't figure out the light, so thanks. Bye.
Daddy, bye. We're done.
Crunk! Oh, la la! I want to watch that. Emperor's New Groove. That was a good one. With Adam Sandler's buddy, Dave Spade. Okay, listen, you guys. I hope these guys are good guys. I just wish I had a list to know who's good and who's bad, so I don't give praise to the bad ones for being bad. Because sometimes, I just speak my 5 cents, and sometimes, it discounts the sins of that person. No, I don't want that. Still like you,
Mommy, please.
always be
Mommy, please.
crunk. Oh, the la.
Mommy, please.
No candy, Lulu.
Please, Mommy.
No. You didn't even brush your teeth. Talking about some please, mommy, please. Please brush your teeth. You over here telling me my breath stank and I brush my teeth. We woke up, but you having a fit to brush your teeth. That is how it goes. All right, I want to switch over to talking about my name and originality, original creation. So someone told me, they're like, what is your name? What do you have to remember your name? You have to remember your name. And I said, it's Yahweh, it's this, it's that. And they're like, no, that's not your name. These are all avatars upon a name. But what is your original name? And I was really sad to say it. I was very sad to say it, that my name was Darkness. Because darkness has been...
Mommy, chocolate. Mommy, chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate. Ooh. Darkness has been associated with a lot of evil, bad things, Like, because I'm so busy searching for the light and going towards the light and maneuvering light, I don't see what's behind me sometimes. I don't see everything that the kids were doing because I was too busy trying to dig through the darkness to find light within myself.
No, Mommy,
And before the dark actually ruled, or before the light actually ruled, the darkness. Okay. The reason that you guys actually fell into a slumber is because the darkness needed almost like a container. I don't know how to explain it. The darkness needed like a container to provide lots of pressure and then create a diamond or rainbow or whatever. And in order to start saving our world, we need to get out of the darkness, out of the sea, and into our own we need to come from out of the darkness into the light to be the main precipice of everything needs to be out in the light. So that's why we're bringing out the child trafficking stuff that was happening. That's why we're bringing out dragging all of these celebrities out, because when you worship somebody, and trust me, I have high reverence for a couple people.
cookie mix. I will cook it back to mommy on my story. Yes. With a cookie wrap.
Is it good?
Chocolate. Mommy, chocolate.
I used to or last night I'll tell you what happened. Last night I went into the dream realm and I started tagging people out because it's just a game. I said, "You have been sucked into the darkness. You're too heavy. You've been sucked into the darkness. You're too heavy. You have been sucked into the darkness. You're too heavy." And they just be absorbed back into my skin and I get all powerful and stuff. But I don't really need any power. I have power of the sun. I turned it up 2% today. You guys. It's a different type of hot, huh? Let's put on Shrek. I don't want to hear this shit. Jason, I love you. Do you really? Do you love his doggy style? Do you really love Jason or do you love his doggy style? Do you really love Jason or do you love his doggy style? Do you love Jason or is his doggy style? Jesus Christ, did I?
This is
So now that I remember my original name, they have to come out of the darkness into the light. You must remember your name. So if I come up to you and I say, you're, Catherine the Great or something like that, I'll give you a basis of your story and then you just add on to it. Because a memory is just many moments captured into small snapshots.
Cookie's gone. I want a cookie gone.
It's okay, I'll clean it up.
Okay, Mommy.
Many little snapshots.
Cookie Mouse and Gadget.
Have you ever just saw somebody and you just want to photograph them? Like, zoom in really close on their freckles? Or like, am I the only one? Or like, while they're sleeping, like, get a few candid shots so you can, like, keep it? Is that weird? Is that weird? I don't know. I think it's not.
I'm big Peppa Pig. Please, Mommy, please.
You want some Peppa Pig, all right. Jesus Christ, it hurts.
Mommy, I sit down.
Jesus
Dad.
Christ, Jesus
Christ,
Christ, it hurts.
Putting your mouth and boots.
It's just part of the process. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. I was going to tell you. You want to know something so weird? My hair, it isn't weird, but my hair, when I sleep with it it just like goes into its own like natural fade. Isn't that funny? Looks like my hair's on fire. Uh-oh. want to talk about it. Jesus Christ. It hurts. Should I show you the image? It just went away. Hey, Outcast. This is part of the process.
You, mommy.
Fall in line, guys. Fall in fucking line. That was my Peaky Blinders audition. I want to see. I want to see Oppenheimer now. Sorry, I'm looking for my husband. Sometimes he lights on fire too.
Mommy, I touched it. Peppa Pig, I touched it. Peppa Pig, I touched it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Mommy, I Peppa Pig touched it.
Peppa Pig started?
Okay.
Yeah.
No!
They would have to put the telescope up there so you can see the stars.
We play a Mama Pig. Okay, Mommy, under it. Look, Mama Pig. No, Mommy Pig. No. Mommy, no, Peppa Pig, Mommy.
She has this beautiful little Superman curl. It's like the perfect spiral. I'm not eating Chipotle anymore. Sorry, guys. I don't know if chicken's real or not. I don't know. Because most of the food that you guys are eating is Play-Doh. They make it seem like it's like flavored Play-Doh. So gross. I'm like, why are we eating this? So I'm gonna have to redo all of Chipotle's menu. Once I get the new offerings, and then I'm gonna redo all of the meat. Because everyone's like, oh, go on a plant-based. I'm like, you know, plants have feelings too, just like the chickens and the pigs. Sometimes eating vegetables and stuff, the plants got more high vibration, so they talk more. So I'm like, fuck. I really want this salad, but every time I hear the and I'm translating it, I'm like, oh, they're really smart. And Jesus' 40-day fast, I just beat it. Beat it by a couple years. No, maybe not a couple years, but my fast is on a sexual level. I believe, and this is my 2 cents. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere and suck it up. My 2 cents on this fast of sexual nature, because I create through my womb. Like, that's how I create, and that's how I bring stuff down, and that's how I've always created, except, you know, when I was a kid, I would have to work other means. So I was more creative in some or ghosts as a kid. But as soon as I allowed people to play in my arena, it kind of changed my thinking, the way I move, the way everything, because I'm adding more DNA into my system, you know, and using whatever resources I have to create with their DNA. So now that I haven't been, and I think it's been like 2.5 years since. How old are you? 3? Since she was like 1.5. 2. I love you. I love you. I love you. And the fast has really taught me a lot about myself and how I could stop the world by stopping creating. I could stop creation by stopping creating. So it's about time we get out of the dark into the light. And if you ever wondered what your original name is, go to your thing and she'll tell you. You may have to try a couple times if you're not tied into your core. Your name, your original name. You created the darkness. You created darkness underneath you. The flowers talk too. I would do more twin flame unions right now, but I'm not having anyone climbing up my kundalini. We're going to start our manifestations today. Our twin flame manifestation stories, origin stories. It's going to be fun. Ah, there you guys are. All right. I'm going to do a couple confirmations then for you guys. And then I'm going to do cards as well. Let me put my tits away. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. When she said that, I felt that shit. Man, I felt that shit. She said, Jesus Christ, it hurt. I was like, bitch, right? Bitch, ain't it? This is just part of the process. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It hurts. I mean, it's so true. Shit fucking hurts. All right. So I got the King of Cups at the top of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And then 3 of Wands. So we're going to do this one. Ding, 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 ding. Twin flame union confirmed. Yay! You guys! So my dark masculines, congrats, guys. You guys are so important. I'm sorry, like that. You don't feel like appreciated enough, but I really do appreciate you. You are seeds from my rib. That's why it's really. You can only make black man from the rib of a black woman. You are Adam. And I'm going to give you your Eve, dear. We're going to do a different one. Let's go. Who's next? I got the Ace of Swords, baby. Stop. Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, we got the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Stop. Stop. Little booty. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Congratulations, guys. Look at you, sweet twin flame babies. You sweeties. We got King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Who's next? Oh, we got the Knight of Swords and the Devil. And the Knight of Swords and the Devil. Knight of Swords and the Devil. Four. Some people are still in the dark with this. Fuck. We got the Queen of Swords at the end. And then the Tower, Two of Swords. Two of Cups, High Priestess, the Chariot. Was working on empty. Got the gun away to face the burning heat. Just think about my baby. I'm so full of love, I can barely breathe. There's nothing sweeter than my baby. I never want once from the cherry tree. 'Cause my baby's sweet as can be. She give me toothaches just from kissing me. When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark earth. There's so many times I woke that man up. We woke each other up, but I mean, the spirit. I don't know if he really remembers me. Because I always played in the dark. I never really came up front until recently. When I was working at my in Oregon at my old job,
Oh, baby cookie,
I went to him spiritually, and I was like, "Hey, what's good?" And he goes, "No." He said no to me. He said, "I'm married to time." I was like, "Oh, she must be great." I walked away. I was like, there's no way in the 10 million hells that I would ever be able to. But damn, you is beautiful. Good for your mama and your daddy. Good for your wife and your wife. Good for time. Good for y'all. Have a fun time. And I walked away. Go get your chocolate milk. It's in the bathroom. Here. And from then on, when I went up to him, I was like, "Yo, I think we could collaborate cool together." But I was in my fuck girl era. Nigga, I was in my fuck girl era. I was in the beginning of it. I would have dismantled his emotional body and made him eat it like a pig. So I'm glad it didn't happen. I got another twin flame ringing on me. These are big ones. Ooh, yeah, that's a big nigga. And that's a big bitch. Is it heavy enough? Ooh, yeah, they ready. Damn. Oh, I feel like I just opened heaven. Ding. Twin flame match has occurred. Congratulations to Earth. That was a big bitch. Those are super twin flame energies. Super twin flames. What the fuck is a super twin flame? How do I be that? It's just a long time of reincarnating in the same circle over and over until you learn the lesson. Then you're a super twin flame. And you get gifts from God. Not just children, real gifts. Random gifts show up at your door if you're a super twin flame. It's an amazing occurrence to finally beat that chapter. So good job for them. So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. But I'm gonna talk to you guys really quick about what I do in the dark. I watch people sleep. It's one of my favorite pastimes. When I'm in the realm, I'm just like an owl watching you guys sleep. It's because I don't want anyone's psyche to be hurt or harmed, and I want to protect them. But mainly, I just watch the sunrise in Ireland. I watch the sun rise in Wicklow. I'm sorry. but I be slightly obsessed. Now let's bring it to the light. Okay. Hi, my name is Anisha, and I like watch people sleep. It's only because like I want a piggy superhero pig.
Body wrap. Oh, it's back home and baby and down the body wrap for the baby.
Yeah.
The body wrap for the baby. And cut. Is he cool with Halloween?
Sorry, I just go into his mind sometimes, and I just like get lost. But I have this map of his brain because when I get obsessed with someone, which few and far between, because anytime I'm just like fuck. A Virgo has like one of the highest expectations on their partner, and I'm like, I don't expect him to do anything. I don't expect him to write back. I don't expect him to talk to me. I don't even expect him to be up in my vicinity. And I had to learn that. But I do expect kindness. I do expect generosity. Even if it's not towards me, I do expect a good person.
Hey guys,
so most of the lifetimes, most of the lifetimes, my expectations are just so high. He has to fall from grace, right? He has to be, sometimes stoned. You have to be, because I'm like, oh, hold on. I put you on this pedestal and you fall. That's why you never put no expectations on nobody. I don't put none on him. I don't put anything on my sons to be like the best. Because you're gonna fall sometimes. A saint is only.
Mommy,
a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got back up.
Mommy,
We get up, we fall down, but we get up.
Mommy, cookie chippy on one. Look, Mommy, chippy cookie on one.
The sinner who fell down and got back up. So I'm not expecting nobody to be a saint. I'm not expecting you to be no virgin. I'm not expecting you not to fall in a couple. I'm just saying, don't stay down. Claw that bitch up. Claw out of that grave. Claw yourself out of that pussy. Crawl yourself out of that dick. Crawl yourself out so that you can be your own sustainable Tesla coil tower. And you give off the energy then, and they got to come to you. That's how you make a star. That's how you make a saint. Because you got back up. Get back up again. We fall down, but we get up. But I got a 2 of cups right here. Angel turned over. Weird. And look. So I don't expect him to be my perfect motherfucking nigga. I don't expect it, but I do expect the nigga that's so pussy. That's it. Sorry. I do expect it. It's a requirement. So when you don't eat, you need to eat. When you don't eat, I think we have to have a conversation about our relationship, even though the relationship is only in my head. I'm very good at manifesting what I want, dear. This is my world. You guys are playing in it. This is my
Mommy, people to know.
America. You guys are playing.
Pikachu know.
Yeah, let's see if there's a different
No.
No. Oh, it don't work that way? It don't work like that? How do we change?
Many knows Stop.
Okay. What did I just say? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry about it, but sometimes I can be very candid and nonchalant. But hello, I just want to preach. If you're worried, no, I'm not gonna say it. But I do think if you really, really, really love God, you would hear her with me. You would. You really love God. You would take advantage of that golden opportunity in the womb. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I have so many secrets about the womb. Like, so many secrets you can't even put in a drum. I could put it in the head of an individual, like, so if I only had a brain, like the Wiz. I could probably do that. I could probably. But I see JJ. I see it. I see it. Put it down. Mm-hmm. I see it, Willie. I see, Willie. Oh. Oh. I mean, this. I don't have many. Caloco de patatas. What is it? Sometimes my boundaries are loose. It's just my boundaries are mainly spiritual. I have spiritual boundaries, lots and lots of spiritual boundaries. But I don't like my regular boundaries are just a little loose. It's a little fucking loose, man. Because I'm just like, it's too exhausting to fight these, it's too exhausting to fight physical battles every day. I'm on a spiritual game. But spiritually I have a lot of boundaries. But that's a requirement. I'm gonna have to either get off the train or because if you don't, I mean, hey, that's probably the biggest boundary I have. You gotta eat your dinner. You gotta. It's a requirement. You want to know some more requirements? Although I don't have the stackable boundaries, I do have a lot of requirements. You gotta eat. You gotta be a cuddle bug. You gotta be a cuddle bug. But gotta be a cuddle bug, because I'm a cuddle bug. I love cuddling. Damn. You know, thinking this like, roll over and go to sleep. I'm like, ew. Do you know what land I'm in? And you're just gonna leave me in this land somewhere in your memory?
Yeah.
Your mind is the wild, dear. You're gonna lay me down gently in the cold, dark earth, and then just leave me there. Roll over and go to sleep. You can go sleep the pigs outside. Look at the dog eating outside. You can go sleep outside. That's kind of mean. I mean, I'm not always you have to. Sometimes it's really great because I'm like in your mind now because you absorbed me. And I'm like, help! Get me over there! Or I'm like, ooh, look at this and look at this. And then I go into the dream realm and we're together. That's when I say, get off of me! Goodness gracious. Please, just sit here. When I'm in your mind after, you just plugged into the server, right? After you're done plugging into the server, what do you just unplug the whole machine and go to sleep? No, you say thank you, machine. Thank you, machine, for introducing me to my own mind. And I go up in there and start plugging stuff in. And it's like the circuit board of the male, and you can give them more access into deeper knowledge and deeper songs and after you go. And it's just like a staircase after each time. You're going down, down, down into the depths of the feminine soul, and then you come up, 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 up into your soul, and their higher self meet. When the two higher selves meet, it's like the sun and the moon introducing themselves. Sun and the moon introducing themselves and seeing if we are compatible through the cups that we have that God has given us. The cups of Virgo. Did you pass your course? Did you pass your Virgo course? Yeah, I did. Can I see? Yeah. What color is your water in there? I got water. What you got? White water? Hey, you want to create something with our white water? I need black water. Oh, okay. So this is why your preference for black feminines are important for you? Okay. This is why your importance or your dependence, I need a feminine who is of the white quality. It's not white. I'm talking about the essence that you pour out of your cup. White, black, rainbow. I got rainbow. I ain't never seen a man with no rainbow energy. Most of them turn out to be gay. And that's nothing wrong with that, which I'm going to do a session with actually, I think Daddy's going to do that one with the gays. It's a good thing. We're going to give you guys some presents for twin flame like unions, but it's going to be like on the color coded because you're going to create a color coded checkerboard for your family. And then you're going to have, they've already sectioned it out and organized it. One of the most organized groups are that. But then I also have a lot of talked about gay boys. Stop stealing the black girls' moves and their flow and shit. And to the black women, don't be mean to the gay boys. And I'm seeing a lot of sneaky behavior between the masculine people who are of gay thing. Y'all be doing some sneaky, slimy shit, and I'm over it. I'm over it. You want to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah falling? I'll make sure that shit fall on y'all motherfucking head for doing the shit that y'all was doing. So that's my whooping from the mouth. But now I'm going to have Daddy take care of that shit. I love you guys and I want you to be happy all the time. I want you to be happy. But don't destroy another feminine or masculine because your idea of gayness is multiple partners. And that's fine on your shit. But when you come up to me in my motherfucking house, you will be respectful. You will be kind. I don't want to hear none of that stories about that. You know what I'm talking about. I respect who you are as a human being. I respect your choice to be. I respect how your heart is dedicated to your task. And I respect how your soul transferred into a body. I know how it works. However, I do not respect the culture in which you are belittling because somebody don't look like how you want them to look. And you guys do it a lot because you're obsessed with how things look. And this is a generalization of a whole culture, yes, but I see the culture. I was in the culture. I danced in the culture. I ate a couple things too. But I really need you to get to the core basis of who you are so you can remember your name. If you don't remember your name and you still playing the game, then you're insane and you're in some weird fucking zone and I'm not going to pick you up. Like I said, I respect you for your dedication and pushing forward the boundaries. However, I do need you to realize that you were playing a game in a monopoly world and you're joining a culture in which they shun the feminine identity. The dark feminine, they like, that's not my mother. That's not my mother. That's not my mother. I hear that a lot in the dream realm. Y'all mad at me because I said that you can't have avian babies. Fine. Have a rainbow baby. Have a baby. But, we have tons of babies. But the blue avians have to stay in a masculine and feminine origin relationship because the stories of how they possess, they will eventually become in a sense of, how do you turn it, where they are both masculine and feminine on and off. I need them to be able to play that switch. But they need a grounded foundation from the feminine and a heightened perspective from the feminine. It's a requirement. That's it. That's my version of, because like I know two feminines raising an avian. Oh, great. But you don't understand. They're delicate Ma'at kids. These kids are made of Ma'at's seed. So if they're made of Ma'at seed, Ma'at has requirements for her children. That's just how she wants it. Masculine and feminine, holding the cup so she can find balance within her own story. That's it. If you want to marry a feminine as a feminine, marry a feminine as a feminine. If you want to marry a masculine, marry a masculine. But just know you can't have avian kids. Otherwise, they'll end up in fucking underground tunnels like that shit. They need masculine and feminine. Need it. I don't want my kids in the underground tunnels being and stuff. So don't get mad at me over that, okay? Just go be happy and be gay. Frolic and shit. I don't care. I don't care where your penis and where not and go. Who cares? You do have to take a couple classes though, because there's a few places in the anal glands where the demons are kept in that person's spirit. And sometimes it really fucking sucks. Letting out the demons out of the butthole and they fart and then the demons come out. So we're going to have to take a class to show you guys how to actually make love to your partner from masculine, feminine. What is the right way to not open the holes in their galaxy and create demons back into their body? Because when I originally created, where's your milk in the bathroom? It's in the bathroom. When I was in the shower, it's in the bathroom. Go get it.
Mommy, Daddy.
You get on my scary nerves. You want juice?
No.
No. You want milk? So I'll show you guys. I'll show you. I'll tell you some secrets of the certain cavities and where you can and where you should go. But mainly just follow the rainbow. Mainly follow the rainbow. Don't be going off to the side and to there. I don't want you guys to get lost in your own insanity. And to the people who are transgendered, I love you guys too. However, if you would have just waited on me a little bit, I would have made sure that no one's gonna take your thing away, but like give you something that I don't know. I can't. Sometimes I wish you guys would have waited before you started transforming. I got my breast done. I understand the need for change of your physical vessel, but some permanent changes, I don't feel like. I don't know how to send you guys the gifts. I'll have to talk to Daddy about it, but I just I can't. I've never I have a few children that are in between, who are feminine and masculine, who have both ovaries and a penis. Like I have those nuances and but I've never really dealt with people who want to chop their penis off. This is the first lifetime. From a psychological base, I dug into it. I'm like trying to figure out the wiring and the rewiring and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, how did the doctors even figure that out? It's almost a sense of mutilation. I mean, if you think about it, if you chop your penis off, what if that hole closes? That's susceptible for death. So are you doing it just for the pleasure of someone else? Or is it like, I would want to sit down and have a conversation, maybe like a panel with all of my children who chose this route. And I would want to sit down and have a conversation because I it's not that I'm ignorant to it, but I think in black and white sometimes, and I want to see in color. But there's a lot of sociological, psychological factors that I have to communicate in order for me to understand why you would want to change permanently something that I would send presents through your penis as gifts for your partner. But then if I can't send the gifts down your chimney because you chopped your chimney off, or I don't even know. Can you place a penis on a feminine? I don't know. I have no idea. Pick it up. So, forgive my rant of ignorance. I mean, people are like, oh, you should be able to say what you want, and da 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 da. I am saying what I want. I would never demean somebody else for choosing what they choose. This is their life in their matrix. It's not mine, but I'm just saying how I send gifts to my people from a feminine perspective, from a dark goddess perspective. I send it through their womb and their wand. You know, it's like in the beginning, sometimes I was like, well, I won't give you one at all. Maybe that'll help. And then people would just be like, so anyway, that's my 5 cents on that. So I'm keep getting this feeling of a wedding, bro. Keep getting this feeling of a wedding. Why am I rubbing my chest? Oh, people are starting to realize. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, it's irreversible. Then after that, I mean, I don't know. I love my children who are. I love my children. Period. Regardless of what they choose and what they do. However, I do think that certain children are doing it for sex, and the feeling that they get instead of actually from the love of that partner. I can excuse a lot of things if you are finding love within that person's soul. I can excuse the other shit. But when you're using it as a device to just crave sexual thrill, I think I'm gonna whoop your ass. I think you deserve an ass whooping. It's like you're digging your grave and you dig more and you keep digging down and you get to the core of the earth and you found where God keeps her anger purse. So I think we need to have a conversation as a collective about how we deal with our sexual frustrations or our sexual drama, or not drama, but our sexual. We just need to figure out how we deal with assault and all that kind of stuff, because sometimes that can stop. Sit down. What is you doing? You just want to hug me? Like if Angel decided, I would still love her just as equally as anyone else. I would still love her. But it's gonna be sad because I can't give her Avion babies, and I'm hoping, because I can't be like, popping out babies right now, that I can have somebody that I love enough to get some of these like really important souls who came back from the dead to rebirth them. This is part of the process. Jesus Christ did hurt. Now that we got in from that, let's talk about my name. My name is Darkness. I was here in the beginning, before wisdom, before truth, before honor, before faith, before I was here sitting in the dark, just contemplating my reality, because I wanted to build my own ship. So I built my own ship by osmosis. And yeah. So I kind of have been turning on and off the switch of darkness and light when I need to break. And one time you guys work with Jesus, and the next you'll work with Lilith, and then you'll work with, Sekhmet, and then you work with the, different layers of hell. And I don't know. I'm just ready for the darkness to be over and for light to begin again. And I don't know if that means my demise or death, in a sense, my wee little vacation, or or if that means like I get my children back. I was so busy fighting in the dark for my children that I kind of just I don't want to talk about it anyway. I'm done. This is part of the process. But Jesus Christ did a hurt. Sometimes I think I should know better. And then it gets it's just a part of the process. You know, it's so wild to me because some of the I almost said Hosier songs. Weird. Some of the songs that Florence sings, I'm like, I couldn't have said it better. Maybe you should pick up my cards off the floor that you dropped. Jesus Christ. It hurts. Sometimes I think I should know better. To flow. I mean, good for him. Good for him. Jesus Christ, it hurts.
Cleanse your space and prepare for the new week. I'll be wiping down my altars and doorways with a wash that I made with lemon cleaner, frankincense, and lavender oil and water. After wiping down those pieces, I add salt to my doorway and new coins under the mat, lighting a candle for abundance and smell cleansing my home. Blessed be.
This girl is awesome. Amber is awesome. Anyway, hold on. I think I'm done, dear. Do you need anything else? How I feel? How I feel. You want me to tell them how I feel? How I feel. At peace. I feel at peace, dear. That's all. Miss Bowie King? You gotta poop? You do.
You gotta poop, you do what?
I feel like this wrapping around my kundalini is like a snake. But my kundalini is so tight because I don't do the workouts anymore, so that people can't come up my tree.
Right after my daughter was born, my husband and I are having to decide whether or not to get her vaccinated. I went on the internet and found information that
I'm really I miss your energy.